Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan, the Game Man, and I'm back with another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Hey, excuse my voice, man. I told y'all before, I still have a head cold, so I know I sound like a little bit like Gucci Man LaFleur and everything, because, you know, I got the little stuffy talking going on, but, hey, I can't help it. But, I really did want to do a sim football video today, but man, something else came about, and I also wanted to do a Battlefield 3 video because, you know, we had that patch recently, and there's a lot of stuff that I have to say about that patch. But anyway, it was something I saw that, you know, affected me a little bit more than both of those, so I decided to do this video today. And Call of Duty is the perfect backdrop for it because basically it pretty much pertains to Call of Duty. So anyway, man, I don't want to talk you guys neck off with all that nonsense, but I don't know why I threw a grenade, because I know now in this game when you kill one person, it's pretty much, you can guarantee that it's about to be 2 or 3 more people coming around that same area. So I don't know why I did that. But anyway, I saw something on, well, first of all, you guys heard about the whole Ghost thing, you know, with, that on Black Ops 2 they're making it so Ghost, if you have Ghost on, you will still show up on the radar if you are not moving. So basically, I was watching a Legend of Thunder video about a few days ago, and he was talking about that, and somehow, you know, David Vonderhaar is trying to stop camping because he doesn't like camping, and yada yada yada. And one thing he mentioned in the video I thought was stupid though. He said he wished that they would put a trophy system on. He wished they would put a trophy system as an attachment to your weapon. And I was like, man, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. Why would you want that in a game? But see, people like that is what's wrong in Call of Duty now, man. I mean, whoever complained before 4 came out and all that, and asked for like perks and all that stupid nonsense, really killed the game for me. Probably not all the casual gamers, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'll talk about casual gamers and all that in another commentary. But what I want to talk about though was like, why are we ruining the game for these campers? I mean, who are we to tell people how they should or should not play a video game? And I thought about this just from watching that video and hearing about how, you know, people complain about campers. I mean, I hate campers with a passion. Don't get me wrong. I hate campers. But there's a reason why I don't like campers, and this is why everyone else doesn't like campers. Because campers makes it so we have a hard game. I mean, we are the guys that rush, and a camper will counteract our rushing. Like this guy here. See how he was camping? They counteract our rushing because we're running around looking for these guys, and we're not looking around quick enough. They'll hide behind a wall or something and take us out. So campers belong in the game to make it harder for us to dominate. But that's the problem. We complain about it because it makes our life harder. So we decide to complain about it, and we get in their way of playing, taking out the game, which I think is stupid. Now, like I said, I don't like campers. I don't like it at all. But, you know, I wasn't even a rusher before. I talked about this in a previous commentary when I was talking about Wings of Redemption and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't always a rusher. I became a rusher after I started watching YouTube videos, and I decided that I wanted to start doing commentaries too. And I remember seeing people talk about people who sat still in one area a little too long, and they would say they were camping. Even though they weren't camping, they were just sitting around because they may have killed a few people. They knew it was more people coming. They saw them on the radar, so they waited for them. So I was like, well, I don't want people to think that I camped, so I decided to start rushing. Now, this wasn't my original play style, and I'm starting to realize that maybe I shouldn't have started doing this rushing stuff because I don't do as well as I used to being a rusher, like a super full-out rusher. Now, I always rush. Like, when I used to play Search and Destroy on Black Ops, this was before I started watching videos, but I used to rush on that. Look at this dude camping inside. That's why I hate camping. See how he counteract my rushing, man. Like, I was running around, he sat there and waited for me. Like, that's what a camper does. But I used to play Search and Destroy hardcore on Black Ops, and that's when I started rushing because it was easier that way. I mean, hardcore only takes a few bullets, so I used to pick like a submachine gun and hip fire, just rushing the whole time. And that's how I used to dominate doing that. So, but when it came to like team death matches and things like that, I didn't camp, but I didn't rush. You know, I would run around, kill a few people in one spot, then run to the next place. So that's how I handled it. So that's why I'm thinking like, yo, how are we going to tell people how they should play the game, man? Like, I've had people who got mad when I played Blackouts and rushed them. They used to get mad that I rushed. So, I mean, it goes both ways. So that's why I'm like saying like this is the problem. Like, why would you take that out the game? That's a horrible marketing idea, because the people who played that camping play style are not going to want to play the game. So you're basically hurting your sales doing stupid stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't want to play a game if I was a person that liked to stay hidden off the radar, and you made it so it's harder for me to do so. Like, I wouldn't want to play the game. Like, you basically screwed the game up for me. So I know a lot of people not going to agree with me, but, you know, hey, that's life. You know, people didn't agree with my last video. I could tell that from the sub box. It dropped from 70-something to 70-something else. So, you know, that's what happens, you know, and I never really cared like that really anyway. Even the times when I did really care about my subs, you know, unsubbing and stuff like that, I still put out videos that were controversial that I knew people would be upset about. So I might as well keep with that tradition, you feel me? But, you know, here's a good example of something that someone did to me in a game that kind of ruined me in a video game. Okay, I used to play Tekken against my dude Angry Man all the time. And the way I played Tekken, my fighting style was it was called lame. That's what they call it in the fighting style or the fighting community. It's where you sit back and you basically, you try to look for openings. And that's what I would do. I would sit back and look for openings on my dude Angry Man. And most of the time he wouldn't block low. So I would kind of chip damage in by hitting him low a few times. And he would get mad about it and say all I did was low spam and tell people I low spammed all the time, which wasn't true. So then I stopped doing that to make him happy. And he would start low spamming me all the freaking time and win off of it. But he would consider it not being low spam when he did it. And I would actually start losing fights and stuff like that after a while, trying to, you know, play the style that he wanted me to play. So, you know, we get upset about campers because we want them to play the way we want them to play so we can dominate them. And that's how it was with him and Tekken. He won't admit it, though, but that's how it was. And he is subbed to me, so he might leave a comment about that. But this commentary is basically coming to a close, as you can tell. Leave a comment, thumbs up, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. But this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic. But like I said, man, play the way you want to play, man. Don't let nobody tell you how you need to play, man. But I'm gone. Bye.